Hey everyone, it's been a while since my last video log, or whatever I'm calling the damn thing. It's been probably about a month or two, and I've been with my trainer for from 2 to 3 months, and we're starting to see some drastic, well, not drastic, substantial changes in my body. My belly has definitely got a lot smaller, and definitely starting to see more definition, more size in my arms and my shoulders. Now, part of that can be attributed to my trainer. Some of that anyways, I guess more the reduction of the belly because he has me doing a whole bunch of whole body exercises that have the effect of leaving me very sweaty at the end of them. And part of that, part of the side changes is coming from the lifting program I'm on right now. And on the topic of this, I am just about to break 300 pounds on my squat, so that's 5 squats either at parallel or very close to parallel for 300 pounds. And I'm just thrilled with that. Same number on my deadlift, again 5 reps for 300 pounds, just about to break it. And I'm just thrilled with the results. My bench is still only about 185 for 5 reps, so not the greatest, and I think it's probably going to continue to be my biggest area of opportunity for me. And one of the reasons I've been able to get much stronger, I think I was doing only about 200 2 or 3 months ago, or 3 or 4 months ago, something like that. Anyways, so the only reason I've been able to get that far that fast is I've been working on this program called Strong Lifts, and it incorporates ideas of progressive loading. So every week I am doing putting 5 pounds onto my deadlift, 5 pounds onto my, or not every week, every session, putting 5 pounds onto my squats, and every time I do my deadlifts, which is once every other session, I'm adding 10 pounds to my deadlift. So it has the effect of really building up my strength really quickly, which is great because apparently I have a lot of that built in. And yeah, so it's just been fabulous. Like, I'm thrilled with the results I'm seeing. And this program is pretty helpful so far. Now, of course, at some point I'm going to get to, I guess, advance a trainer or advance a lifter for the program to be effective, and at that point I'll be switching to something else. But really glad that I'm getting close to my halfway point to my goal, my current goal, which is benching 400 for 5 pounds and squats and deadlifts for, let's say, 500 to 600 pounds each, again for 5 reps. So it's got me pretty happy. There is a downside to all this, and I'm not entirely sure exactly what had caused it. However, I have developed bicep tendonitis, and as a result I need to go easy on the bench presses at the very least, and probably a few other exercises until I've had the chance to see a physiotherapist, which I'm going to be doing shortly, and ensure that I don't injure myself severely. I probably had it at some point to go. I remember, I think it was in late April or May, probably May, that I had noticed that I had lost some strength in my left arm, or some pain in my left arm, and I took a week off. Now, it seemed to have healed at the time, but what I noticed is that I was actually starting to get very tight in my shoulder. I'd be trying to do certain exercises, and my arm would just not relax at a certain point. So I went to my doctor, and went to the corporate doctor, asked him for a prescription for a registered massage therapist. He asked me why, and he said, "Yeah, you have bicep tendonitis," and which was a surprise to me because I thought it was a deltoid issue, that my deltoids were having an issue. But he poked and prodded me, and poked in such a way that caused me great pain, and apparently from that he was able to confirm that I definitely have bicep tendonitis. So it's off to physiotherapy for me. It's a setback. I'm not thrilled about it, but at the same time it doesn't really discourage me because I know that this sort of thing is inherent to lifting. You can't lift weights all the time, as I have been, and not expect not to run into a few bumps and bruises or tendon issues down the road. So I'm probably not going to progress too much on my benches for the next few weeks until I have a chance to speak with a physiotherapist and see exactly what I need to do to repair this issue. However, I'll probably still be able to work on my squats and my deadlifts. I don't think there's too much at risk there, and I think what have may have aggravated is I was trying to push on my squats, probably push the bar up with my both oops, with my hands, and I think that was creating some pain in my arm here, or in the tendons here. So can't do that anymore, and I'll just need to make sure that when I squat again, that I have my trainer with me so he can make sure that my form is accurate. So yeah, that's as far as disappointing, but overall I'm just thrilled with the results I'm seeing. And one thing that people that know me well have been saying for a while, for a few weeks now, is that they haven't ever seen me this happy, which is absolutely true. Last year, I was feeling depressed, held back, and I didn't really see much of a future, and there was a lot of reasons for that. Part of it was could have been the way that I was treating my body. Like, I was just getting fat, and I wasn't really making sure that I put on the right amount of muscle. And so I was pretty depressed, and a lot of people could tell that in me, though they were being very subtle about it. And ever since, when I look at the changes that have happened to me over the past year, and looking now, and especially how things have been over the past 2 or 3 months, I feel, as bullshit a word as it sounds, actualized. Like, I feel that I'm getting what I want in life. My job is doing great. My working out is doing great. Sure, again, there's an injury here, but that's definitely nothing serious. I caught it far before it actually became something that needed irreparable or needed major surgery. And I'm doing things, I'm becoming the man that I want to be. And I don't know that I could ever have said that before. So it's... I know. I'm just really happy nowadays. And... not sure where I'm going with this topic, outside of saying that, or one of the things I think is part of it is the fact that I'm doing what I want to do with my body, and becoming a strong guy is something that I've wanted to do for a very long time. And when I tried to do it when I was 19-20, I went about it the entirely wrong way. I was both trying to diet and gain muscle. And as you can all imagine, that was very unsuccessful. There's no way, a chance in hell that would have worked out, because you just can't do the two at the same time effectively unless you have drinking a lot of protein shakes or something. I don't know. Like, even now I'm maintaining my weight, can't even talk tonight, weight, more or less. I've dropped perhaps 20 pounds since my peak this last January or February, and which takes me down to 293. But people say I look much skinnier, and I notice a huge difference. My belly is much smaller. I guess I must have stand up and show you. So the belly's much smaller. It used to be out to here and much wider, and now it isn't. And so I see these changes in myself. People say that I lost a lot of weight, and it's not really true. I've only lost 20 pounds, and when you're 315 pounds, 20 pounds is not a big deal. And then that is all being converted into muscle. And I guess what I'm eventually going to be getting to, what I'm trying to say here, is that there's all these changes I wanted to do, and that I'm now starting to see in my body, and it is incredibly fulfilling. And I really encourage anybody that wants to lift or wants to become strong, beefy, or whatever, to look at the program. Look at the Strongest program. It's going to definitely get you stronger than you've been before if you are a beginner lifter like I am. And I don't know, if you're anything like me, you'll be much happier than you've ever been. So yeah, usually you don't ramble on like that about how happy and giddy I am, but it's entirely true. Like, what can I say? I'm really happy nowadays with my life. There's not everything's great. My love life is pretty dreadful. But otherwise, like, I'm getting what I want professionally and with my body. I feel that I'm moving forward with my life, and it's really left me quite happy. So yeah, hope you've all been well, all 10 or 7 of my subscribers, however few there are of you. And I will probably talk to you again in another month's time, with the exception that when I finally break 300 on my squats, I will definitely take another video of it and hopefully demonstrate that my forearm is better than it was the first time, which doesn't take too much, and then go from there. See y'all later.